What's up, everybody? It's Tourette Trucker. I got my gun owners for Trump mask on, so when I'm forced to wear a hat or a mask, here we go. We good to set go. Alright, y'all. For those of you who are subscribers, welcome back. For those who aren't subscribers, be sure to hit that. Matter of fact, smash that daggone subscribe button. Hit the like button, share my videos. But our topic today, these idiot Democrats, y'all. I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? This is the Tourette Trucker. For those who do not know me, I'm a truck driver. I do have ADHD, Tourette syndrome, and I do have a YouTube channel. Normally I speak about truck driving and things like that, but I am also political, but I try to keep it off of that channel. But you know what? It's time to start getting into it, so we're going to do this. I'm at the house this weekend, and I'm wearing my shirt just for today, y'all. I'm going to offend some people. I'm sure people on this channel I will not offend, but check it out. Some of you may remember how they did Bush in a clown face, but people got so triggered and offended when you did Obama. They lost their minds when you did Obama the same way they did Bush. Why? Because he's black? No, he wasn't the first black president. He was half and half. Have you ever noticed that when you've got all these people like Colin Kaepernick and all these other people, all these athletes that want to join the movement, they only claim their black side of their family? Why not? Why aren't you claiming your white side of their family? You are half and half, right? You are mixed race. But anyway, this isn't about blacks. This isn't about whites. This is about right and wrong. Right now, our public we are absolutely under attack. We need to stand strong. We need to stand strong with this man right here, Trump 45. Stand strong with Trump, y'all. I mean, it's insane. They're burning down Seattle. They're burning down Portland. They're burning down Washington. Every one of these major cities, they're pulling down Chicago statues of Christopher Columbus. I mean, at this rate, we're not going to have any statues of any of our history left. They're not teaching history in school anymore, people. We need to wake up and realize what they're doing. This Antifa movement, it's all backed by George Soros and Bill Gates and all these people. You can claim conspiracy theory, New World Order. I don't care. I honestly do believe that. This taking away your freedoms, making everybody wear a mask. Oh my God, I gotta have a mask. Oh, I'm so afraid I'm gonna get COVID. When you sit there and cover up your face up to here, having to wear a mask, you can't see someone smile at you when they walk by. You can't see them smile. You can't see their facial expressions. You're taking away people's individuality, which is what they are working for. They are working to take away our individuality. They're trying to knock everybody down to this. Everybody's the same. Everybody's not the same. Everybody has unique skills, unique qualities given them by our Lord Jesus Christ. Everybody's got a unique set. Everybody has a purpose in life. Now, what Antifa's purpose is, I have no clue. But they're here. We're just going to let them do their thing. But us average taxpayers, and that's what we are. The average person who are Trump supporters are taxpayers. We're not welfare takers. We're taxpayers. If I hear the biggest complaint, people say, I'm a taxpayer, I'm a taxpayer, I'm a taxpayer. Wait a minute. Do you get a refund at the end of the year? If you do, you're not a taxpayer. If you add up all the taxes that come out of your check, at the end of the year, I paid $1,800 in taxes that actually came out of my check. Okay, well, if you get a refund back of, say, $1,500, okay, you paid $300 more than what you got a refund of, so then technically you are a taxpayer. Okay, if you add up all your taxes that come out of your check, you pay $1,800, you get a refund of $2,100, you are not a taxpayer. You got back more than what you contributed. That makes you a zero liability voter. Andrew Wilkow on Sirius XM, look him up, the Wilkow Majority. Love his show, been listening to him since he started on Sirius XM. He's what he calls, and he coined the phrase, zero liability voter. If you don't contribute anything to the tax base, you don't contribute anything to society that way, but you're receiving all these government services, government housing, government, your Obama phone. Get your Obama phone for free. You're not a taxpayer. You may have taxes taken out of your check, but if you're getting more back than what you actually paid, you're a zero liability voter. You shouldn't be allowed to vote for increases in our taxes. People like me who pay money and don't get that money back at the end of the year. We end up having to pay more taxes at the end of the year. So, and people need to realize Trump is fighting for the working person. He's fighting. Everybody says, oh, well, he's the rich, he's the elite. Well, yeah, he may be rich, he may be elite, but he's worked his butt off. Look at the hours this man puts in. I may be a truck driver. We average 70 hours a week. People don't account, and that's just what we can legally claim, driving and sitting docks. But they don't count everything that we do involved in trucking. Sitting at docks and all this that we don't get paid for, which I haul a hazmat tanker. Well, you know, we're unloading and this and that. You know, a lot of things that we don't get paid for. Away from home. You know, we don't get per diem. The government actually even took away our per diem as truck drivers, so we don't even get the per diem to write off, where we used to be able to write a certain amount off each day for being gone from home. We don't even get that anymore. So, people, y'all need to support this president. You need to look up. You need to get rid of every Democrat. Look at New York City. Ted Nugent just tried to go in there along with another representative, tried to fly to New York and have a big rally to support the police. They were told if they show up, they're being turned around. They'll either be quarantined for 14 days or they're going to be turned around at the airport and told they had to leave. They couldn't fly into New York. What is Cuomo and what are all these big Democrat politicians trying to do? They're trying to shut down conservative voices. Don't let them shut you down. They have lost it. They couldn't daggone win on the election in 2016. They couldn't daggone impeach him. So now they're bringing up COVID. He's got the best daggone economy in decades. Some of the lowest unemployment in history. African American unemployment, women unemployment, Hispanic unemployment at its lowest daggone levels. So they're doing everything they can to hurt this man. We need to stand firm. We need to stand tall. You need to get everybody you know out to vote for Trump. This isn't a matter of Democrat versus Republican. This is a matter of freedom versus socialism, because this is exactly where Antifa and everybody, they're pushing this country to socialism. They're pushing us to daggone destroy our nation as it stands. Constitution, every one of our politicians take an oath to uphold the Constitution, but the majority of them have no clue what the Constitution is. They have no clue. I mean, everything that they're doing and these laws they're passing are unconstitutional. They're trying to write law and legislate law through the daggone judicial branch, trying to get the Supreme Court to write law. That's why all these people, well, we have case law. No, we're not going. But is your law, just because a court says it's okay, doesn't mean it's okay? Did the court actually look at the Constitution and say, yes, this is what our founding fathers intended to allow? No, a lot of them don't. So, people, we need to wake up. We need to give support, every bit of our support to Trump. You need to re-elect this guy. You need to just spread the word. I mean, Democrats, Black Lives Matter, NFAC, you know, the Not Effing Around Coalition, it's out military gear and all this with their AR-15s, with basically 22s, and you got jammed rifles. They're inexperienced quacks. They have no clue what they're doing, but they're making a show of force. And people are buying into all this. Your mask mandates, you're trying to get rid of everybody's individuality. It's all about a scare tactic. The science isn't here. The math doesn't work. I mean, look at how many numbers. Oh, all of a sudden we've got this spike. Everywhere Trump wants to hold a rally. Oh, we're spiking in COVID cases. We can't have a Trump rally. But you can protest, you can burn buildings down, you can loot, you can gather for this, you can gather for that, but you can't gather to go to church. You can't gather to have a Trump rally. Why? What are you afraid of? You're afraid that the person's going to wake up and realize, wait a minute, this isn't that big of a deal, and the facts are coming out. They're fudging the numbers so insanely. Over 85% of the cases they're saying are positive aren't. They're fudging the numbers, trying to create fear and panic in this country. They're wanting to kill our economy. They want to kill small businesses, and that's exactly what they're doing. Shutting out. Oh, so many businesses have gone out of business and gone under because they can't open the doors. Why? I mean, look at California. So many businesses are leaving California. That guy Newsom, he has run his state in the ground. Same thing with daggone Cuomo and de Blasio. They run their city and their state in the ground. I mean, they're idiots. Mayor Lightfoot in Chicago, she's an idiot. Ron Deadfish Emanuel, Sean Hannity said, he was an idiot up there when he was in Chicago, in Illinois. I mean, these people are idiots. If you look at every, I'm going to say it like Trump said, shithole. Every shithole in the United States, every one of these inner cities that are basically slums, massive crimes, this and that. What all they all have in common? They've been run by Democrats for decades. That's the one thing they have in common. They've been run by Democrats for decades, y'all. Trump said it best when he spoke to the minority groups and said, what do you have to lose? Vote for me. What do you have to lose? And he's absolutely right. They voted for him, and look what happened. Lowest Hispanic, lowest women, lowest, African American unemployment. Even though I personally don't call them African Americans, they're not from Africa. Your ancestors may be from Africa, but okay. I've got Native American. My great-grandmother's full-blooded Cherokee. Okay, the rest of my family is Irish and English. I think like 60-something% of my family is Irish and all that. Well, am I saying Irish American? No. I mean, do I say I'm American Indian, Native American? No, I just say I'm an American. None of these people here today actually came from Africa. Charlize Theron, she's actually born in Africa. She is an African American. Why do these people hold such an allegiance to a country that sold them into slavery? They're burning down, ripping down statues because of slavery. But yet, if you ask every one of them, are you African American? Oh yeah, I'm African American. I'm African American. But wait a minute. Africa's the one who sold your ancestors. You're wanting to burn down buildings and take statues down because some of the old founding fathers of our nation were slave owners. But wait a minute, your own country sold those ancestors of yours to our founding fathers of this nation. So if you're ripping the statues down because you're offended of slavery, why are you claiming to be African American when Africa is your own country is the one that sold your ancestors? Shouldn't you say down with Africa? Shouldn't you say Africa should pay you reparations? Not us taxpayers today who never had anything to do with slavery. Why should our tax dollars go to paying reparations? I didn't own anybody. I don't have anybody out here in my backyard, cutting my grass that's unpaid or anything. I've got a white landscaper who does my landscape. So, and he gets paid. He gets paid. So, what's all this diversity? You want to talk about, the segregation, how bad it was back then. You made us blacks drink out of separate water fountains. We couldn't use your bathrooms. But yet you've got the NFAC out here yelling for they want their own separate land, their own this and that. They'll take Texas, but aren't they trying to desegregate the same thing that they fussed about what was done to them in the past? How they were kept segregated, but now they're trying to segregate themselves. Now, so the double standard of today it doesn't work. People need to wake up, see what's going on. Understand that this is an absolute freaking lunacy. I hope things change. I really do. I hope the average person wakes up. I hope Democrats wake up. You've got more black conservatives. And if you notice, Brandon Tatum, love him. Terrence Williams, love him. Joel Patrick, love him. David Harris Jr., love him. They're trying to, Candace Owens, love her. They're trying to shut down Peggy Hubbard, love her. They're trying to shut, look up these conservatives if you don't know who they are. They're all black conservatives. They're trying to shut these people down. Why? Because they've woke up and realized the Democrat Party hasn't done anything for them. They were all Democrats at one time, and now they've woken up. Wait a minute, the Democrat didn't do anything for us. Obama didn't do anything for us. Obama was first African American president. What did he do for him? Nothing. If anything, he divided this country in the race war more than anything. That's all he talked about was division. So more black conservatives, they're becoming conservatives and waking up and realizing this. And they're scared. The Democrats are terrified because they need the black vote. They want to keep black people indoctrinated, keep them on government assistance, because as long as they give them free government assistance, they'll continue to vote. Because your average person, why would they want to vote against being handed something given to them? Like the illegals, that's why the illegals want to come across the border. For a better life, one thing, which I'll give them that. But the U.S. is offering, hey, they're like, hey, you come over here, we'll give you all this free stuff. Heck with our citizens, we have American veterans, sleeping on the streets, homeless, with PTSD and everything else, and they don't get as good a care as what someone who just runs across the border with a kid and says, I'm here, give me my free stuff. These Democrats will gladly give anything free to someone who is in this country illegally before they will a vet. And that is pathetic, and that needs to change. This man right here supports our military. Do the Democrats support the military? No. So people, please, get out, spread the word, keep this man in power, keep him reelected again this year. And until my next video, y'all be safe, stay coronavirus free, be scared of the mask. Oh! I don't wear my mask unless I'm absolutely forced to go in a place. I'm a truck driver. I have to go in these places. I can't turn down the load, say, sorry, I can't deliver my load because I'm not going to wear a mask. You know, so unfortunately I have to wear it. But if I'm not forced, I don't wear it. Because all that does is weaken your immune system, y'all. So stay coronavirus free. You're good. It's only got, after all, a 0.4% fatality rate. 0.4. You got just as much chance of getting struck by lightning as you do freaking, getting coronavirus and dying from it. So, y'all be safe. Y'all love one another. Love these idiots. We may not have to like them, but Lord Jesus commands that we at least love the idiots. Pray for them. Pray for Trump. Pray that this nation stays strong. And we will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.